Today's Daily Dose of Math is an example of converting from general to standard form with quadratic equations. Some problems are easier to solve when you have general form, others are easier to solve with standard, so the student should be able to go back and forth. Converting from general to standard is a little bit longer, but we're starting with a simpler example. It's simpler because the numerical coefficient of the x squared term is 1. There are a couple of extra steps when that numerical coefficient is anything else. The first step is to rewrite the equation with the first two terms inside a bracket, and you leave a space for a third term. But the constant term, the plus 7 in this case, is kept outside of the bracket and out of the way. We have to put another number into that position, that third position inside the bracket. But what number? Well, there's a trick to figure out what number we need to put. We divide the numerical coefficient of x, the negative 4 in this case, by 2, and then we square the result. Half of negative 4 is negative 2, and negative 2 squared is positive 4. The positive 4 is the number that we're going to put into that third position inside the bracket. But watch out. When you add 4 to an equation, you have to subtract 4 somewhere else in order to make sure that you still have the same equation. So if I'm adding 4 inside this bracket, I need to subtract 4 outside the bracket. And that gives me this. I have plus 7 minus 4 now outside the bracket. I'm nearly finished. What I have to do is factor the trinomial and combine the two similar terms, the constant terms at the end. Well, the factoring of the trinomial has a bit of a shortcut too. We can use the usual simple trinomial factoring method, and we will get x minus 2 and x minus 2 as the factors. But a shortcut is to look at that negative 2 that we got as part of our process earlier. That negative 2 is the value that we have to put after the x inside the bracket, always. And then, of course, 7 minus 4 is 3, so we simplify those two terms into just a single term. We have now converted our equation from general to standard form. That is today's Daily Dose of Math. Please like, subscribe, and share.